We're at Ground Zero in New York City, where the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center once stood. You can see the footprints behind me. In fact, they'll be turned into reflecting pools at the memorial here. Tonight, the man who ordered the attack that destroyed the towers is dead, killed by U.S. Navy SEALs at his hideout in Pakistan in an attack ordered by President Obama. Chip Reid is at the White House tonight. And Chip, that's where this operation was planned.
Well, Katie, this operation has been in the planning stages for more than 8 months, and President Obama was deeply involved every step of the way.
Our country has kept its commitment to see that justice is done. The world is safer. It is a better place because of the death of Osama bin Laden.
The operation began over 7 months ago. August 2010, President Obama is briefed about a rare lead after a bin Laden courier is traced to a massive secure compound in Pakistan. Mid-February 2011, after months of surveillance, U.S. officials conclude there's a strong likelihood bin Laden is living at the compound. The president orders operational plans to capture or kill him. March and April, the president chairs a series of meetings with his national security team to finalize the plan. And this past Friday, 8:20 a.m., minutes before leaving for Alabama to survey tornado damage, the president orders the operation to proceed. The day arrives Sunday, May 1st. 10:06 a.m., the president goes golfing at a military base in Maryland as he waits for the mission to begin. He plays only 9 holes, returning to the White House at 2:11 p.m. At 3:32, he enters the Situation Room. The president was able to monitor the operation from start to finish as it happened in real time.
It was probably one of the most anxiety-filled periods of time, I think, in the lives of the people who were assembled here yesterday. The minutes passed like days.
The operation began when 2 Black Hawk helicopters carried about 25 Navy SEALs into the compound. Inside, bin Laden and his men engaged in a firefight. Bin Laden was killed by a shot to the head, another to the chest. Video shot the morning after showed a blood-stained compound. There were no U.S. casualties. Bin Laden's body was taken to a U.S. ship and buried at sea. As revelers celebrated across the nation, some who have accused the president of being soft in the war on terrorism had nothing but praise.
And let me, as a Republican, give President Obama tremendous credit for what was done. He's the commander-in-chief. This was an amazingly successful military operation.
Even former Vice President Dick Cheney, perhaps his harshest critic, said in a statement, "I want to congratulate President Obama and the members of his national security team."
You can expect the president will get a political bounce in the polls from this. People see him in command, in control of this signature moment, perhaps the most important moment in the fight against terrorists. The question is, how long will it last?
CBS News has learned that intelligence analysts say 2 reasons that they decided Osama bin Laden must be in that compound are: number 1, a very tall man paced in the courtyard every day for an hour, and second, the courier lived in the guest house. The tall man, Osama bin Laden, lived in the main house.